Hey, it's your boy Crypto Expert Life, back with another video. In this video, we're going to talk about STEPN, the update with the GMT earning, Sphere, just a little bit about that, a couple of coins which I think are going to do really well. I think it's the best time to buy them right now in the bear market. And also, I want to talk about some miners. So these are ASIC mining machines that you can buy. But there is a bit of a trap with them, so you just got to be careful, okay? Because we've got the merge coming up with Ethereum, going to proof of stake. You just got to be careful what you're doing. So let's roll that intro and let's get into the video. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. You know what to do. Hit that subscribe button and bell notification so when I upload my latest vids, you can get notified immediately. Okay, so just quickly, Sphere. This is the chart. I'm bullish long term on this. I've done several videos on Sphere. This is a long term play. I'm not really concerned about the price. If anything, I'm just buying drips and drabs of this because long term, I'm going to sit on this for the next at least 6 to 12 months. I'd like it to go to $1 because I've got 165,000 tokens. To go to $1 would be nice, but right now it's at 0.007, so long ways to go. Obviously now this is deflationary since they moved away from the rebase, because remember this started as a rebase token, like we saw with all those rebase tokens, right? Every 30 minutes, every half an hour, every 15 minutes, or whatever the time epoch time is, you get more coins. It's the dumbest concept ever, but it sounds good. It sold a lot of people. But what happens when you've got 10,000 holders, 20,000, 40,000 holders, whoever, how many holders? Because you just buy the coin, right? And then you don't have to do anything. You get more coins into your wallet. Just magically appear every half an hour. So it's just like the Federal Reserve printing more money. Every time they print more money, it devalues the current circulating supply. And that's exactly what rebase tokens are. It is the dumbest concept ever invented, but it worked. People were sold on it. So they've moved away from the deflationary rebase, which we all know does not work, and then now to a deflationary limited supply, just like Bitcoin. They have periodic burns. So I'm sitting on this long term. There've been good communication with the community. They just put 3 million more into this Sphere games. So just another use case for Sphere. I've not personally used this yet, but I don't know, if you want to play your chance and you like games, there's 20 winners drawn each drawing, and at the moment there's 3 million Sphere in there, which is 21,000. Next drawing is in 3 hours 46 minutes. So check this out. Like I said, they just put a whole bunch more money into it. Currently as well, Sphere, they've just taken out the buy tax, so you can buy it without getting taxed. This is just in place short term. Like they've just they will bring the buy tax back in, but for now, when you buy it, Sphere, you won't get the tax. Okay, and also they did an update on the Sphere contract. They went to a multi-sig just to tighten up the security a bit. So basically what that means is multiple people need to sign off on the transactions. It just gives a little bit more security. So that's Sphere. Obviously it's a long-term play, and I'll just give you updates periodically over time. So STEPN tweeted this on the official Twitter 19 hours ago. So everyone is anticipating this, because the state of STEPN right now, I would say a lot of people are pissed off. A lot of people have lost money, are down on the ROI, including myself. I'll admit it. But I'm still gonna walk. I'm still walking, and I am waiting for the GMT. If you guys know about STEPN, it's probably the biggest move to earn app out there. It's a two token economy. GST is dumped big time, so it's about 6 cents. They've done all sorts of things to try to bring this GST up, but really, it's not going to be the earning coin. The earning coin will be GMT. I still think the GMT supply is too high. It's 6 billion, but there is a lot of in-game mechanics that uses GMT and burns it. I think it burns it, I'm not sure, but it uses it up anyway, so people have to buy it. But so now I'm not going to go through the whole update because it's fairly long, but basically they've stipulated how this is going to work, so kind of like rules, right? And there's different generations that will apply to earn this GMT. Now I'm not in these Rainbow Plus, Infinite. I'm in this classic. I'm pretty sure that's the classic one that I'm in. I have not listened to the AMA, so I'm just kind of putting this out there now for you guys to then do further research on, okay? The Rainbow Gems, I'm not familiar with them, but the GMT pool earnings, this is probably what you got to pay attention to. The classic pool, all classic sneakers are eligible 20% of the GMT earning that day. The higher percentage of sneakers comfort is, the higher the GMT earning efficiency. And then it goes about the Rainbow pool is 30%, Rainbow Plus is 50%. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Will be earned by the Rainbow pool sneakers. Rules will be declared later. Timeline. The reason why we rank the generations is that we are rolling one pool after another. When we first launch GMT earning, the classic pool will be launched first, followed by the Rainbow pool, and so forth. Okay, the sequence will be launched, will be in order as below. 20% to the daily GMT. Common sneakers, 1 to 5 in Rainbow Plus Rainbow pool launch, 30% of the daily GMT. Okay, so there's going to be, I guess, the amount of GMT that goes out there, then it's going to be divvied up between the different pools. They never make these things easy to understand, do they? You can read more about this later on. I'll leave a link to this, and there'll be more information that will come out as well on how this will work. A lot of this stuff is confusing. They have a lot of rules, but the thing is, they will roll this out fairly soon. I think they need to. I mean, this is GMT for BNB, and it's about $1. I mean, that'll be good if we can earn GMT at $1. It'll still be better than nothing, right? So I'll leave you this link to this Medium article you guys can check out. But obviously, once this happens, then we'll know more about it, and when we start using it, you'll get more information comes out. Then we'll know more in the future. So there's a lot of videos getting done by IPOLLO. So now I can see where this is really appealing, because this IPOLLO machine, it's a V1 Mini Classic Plus, and basically you can earn about nearly $5 a day depending on your electricity rate. And this thing's only $1,900, so you can plug it in. It only takes 270 watts of power, and it does 280 mega hash. So just to give you, this is an ASIC machine, but just to give you a comparison, you can go out and buy 6 of these GPUs at $569 each, RTX 370, and you will get around about 300 mega hash per second with 6 of these GPUs. So you're looking at about $3,000, and then you're looking up, then you still got to buy the power supply, you got to buy the motherboard, RAM, SSD, the case, cords, equipment. So you're probably looking at four and a half. Whereas you buy this does basically six GPUs, 6 RTX 80, but it does it at like 1/6 of the power. All right. Because see, these GPUs, the power that these GPUs need, CPSU wattage, 650 watts. Whereas this whole machine, it only needs 270 watts. However, the problem is, so people are making YouTube videos about this and saying this is really good, and it is. But what they're not telling you is, once Ethereum moves to proof of stake, the existing hash power on Ethereum, which is the largest for GPU mining, they will switch to Ethereum Classic, meaning more difficulty on the Ethereum Classic chain, which means whatever you're earning now, it'll probably like go down big time. So, you know, in my opinion, if you've got one of these machines and you're making $4.88 now, you're probably going to, in my opinion, it's probably going to go down to like $1, which blows out your ROI. Now, I don't know the exact hash rate on Ethereum, but it's a lot. The majority of that GPU hash rate is on Ethereum, and then you got ASICs as well. If they can switch, update the firmware, and then move to Ethereum Classic will be the next coin because it's the next biggest coin. More difficulty will mean less profits for existing miners. But also, what they don't tell you is that the DAG file as well. The DAG file only goes till the May 2024. So the DAG file is the memory. So this memory is only 3.6 gigabyte memory. So in other words, every 100 hours, the DAG file will increase. And by May, or approximately 9th of May 2024, this machine is going to be unusable because the memory is not big enough. You're not going to be able to use it. You'll have to maybe, I don't know, use it as a doorstop. So you really only got like 1 year maybe 2 years of mining until this thing becomes useless. And you've got Ethereum as well, is going to go to proof of stake. So all that hash mining, hash power is going to come onto Ethereum Classic. So in other words, I would not buy this machine. You are going to get roasted once this happens, once the merge happens. Now that's if the merge happens. But if the merge doesn't happen, it just means you've got more time. But really, to be honest, I think it's a high risk. It's really, really high risk if you do this. So anyway, that's what people don't tell you. But look into it. If you want to take the risk, I think it'd be a dumb move. But I mean, what's the hate? I mean, everyone wants these machines because they're awesome, right? Because they just plug and play. They take less electricity and they just earn you more crypto. In fact, the better solution would be Gold Shell. So Gold Shell is down at the moment. Sorry, not Gold Shell, but KDA. This is KDA. This is what Gold Shell. The majority of their miners, they mine this KDA, right? So it's a proof of work. But you can't buy these things now. Why? Because they're all sold out. So we look at ASIC miner value. These are the machines. Some of the old machines are no longer in service, but these machines are highly sought after. One, because it's a bear market. Whenever it's a bear market, the price of Bitcoin goes down. So does these machines. The dumbest thing to do is to buy these things in a bull market, because you're going to be paying $40,000 for these things. But now in a bear market, they're cheap as chips. They're like, look at the price. See this KDA machine? I mean, it's all relative, right? Because the price of KDA was $28. Yeah, $27. Now it's like $2. 22. So that's why this is one of the coins I recommend you, like, me personally, I'm going to buy more of this because it's $2.22. Do I think that it can go to back up to the all-time high? Yes, I do. It's not going to happen too soon, though. It might take 12 months. So if I buy the $2, if it goes back up to $28, there's like a 10x there, 20x, 10x short term, right? But also have a keep a lookout on their Twitter. Gold Shell, these are flying off the shelf because people understand that these machines, see, sold out. You can buy this one though. This one's not sold out. The rest of the other ones are sold out. So these ones here aren't sold out, but you can still probably pick them up. This one doesn't mine KDA though. So it's a Nervos. But this one here, this KDA Lite, costs you about $5, $6, Let's go have a look at KDA Lite. $14 a day. You're earning KDA now, but don't forget, KDA is at like an all-time low. You know, this would probably be a good machine to buy now because of simply because the price, because it's in a bit like. So what are we looking at here? Say 5,700. Yeah, I know you're going to factor shipping and taxes as well, but let's just call 5.7 now. Divided by, what did we say it was? 14.28. 399 days to break even. However, in my opinion, KDA is going to go up much, much more. But the machine is the price of the machine is what's most important. So, you know, let's say KDA goes back up to like, I don't know, $10. This price of the machine, I guarantee you, is going to go up. Probably go up to 15 grand. Because it's all relative to the machine, to how much it earns per day. That's how all these miners work. When Bitcoin's up, you pay a premium. But then again, it's going to mine Bitcoin. You're going to earn premium, right? So that's how it works. So I take a look at that. I think this is a better option as KDA. If you're bullish long-term in KDA. I would even, you know, take a look at buying this coin now because it's so cheap. And sitting on it, obviously, not financial advice. Do your own research. And I spoke about this before. Flow, I think this one's a really good buy as well, long term. Simply because Meta/Facebook, they announce NFT support on Instagram to over 100 countries. So this is big news. I mean, Instagram is massive. It's like the third or fourth biggest visited platform in the world. So once Zuckerberg, once he announced this, the price of Flow went up a bit, and then it went down, but it's still, you know, it's still pretty good. Now keep in mind too, Flow hit an all-time high of $42. It's $3 now. Instagram's just come on board, so that's huge news. This is here, Flow, the official partnership. Flow is the best place to build Web3 apps and mint NFTs. With this new partnership, communities can share favorite digital collectibles minted on Flow directly on Instagram. So this is the official, right? So they're basically using Flow blockchain on the back end to integrate all the NFTs on chain, and this is officially announced by Zuckerberg. So I think it's long term. I think this is a really good play long term. But don't buy this coin and expect fast returns. You're gonna have to sit on this for at least 12 to 24 months. But it did reach $42. Lucky buying at $3 now. Something to think about, guys. This is the time to buy coins in the bear market. This is when you make the money. All right, guys. Thanks for watching to the end. I really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.